If you're watching this video, chances are you're facing some tough challenges getting approval to start your Christian club or run an event at your school. Hey guys, I'm Bree with Decision Point, and I'm so glad you're here. We've seen students just like you deal with these challenges and persevere to share the gospel on their campus. We're so proud of you and the effort you're putting forth to make Jesus known. I know it's tough, but you're not alone. We're here to help. But the best part is that God is going before you as well. As he told Joshua when he was facing the walls of Jericho, "Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go." Today, I want to give you some helpful perspective on the challenges you're facing and tell you about an awesome organization that can give you free legal assistance. We'll even talk through steps to take to resolve the two main situations you might face. So let's get started. Christian students have tremendous legal rights that protect you when you share your faith at school. But the reality is that sometimes those rights are pushed aside. If any of your rights have been denied or ignored at your school, including starting a club, hosting a club event, passing out Christian materials, handing out flyers about your club or church events, sharing your faith on campus, or anything else covered by your legal rights, then you know what this is like. Now, if you're not totally sure what your rights are or whether they're being violated, check out our legal rights video. You can also find more online resources linked in the description below. Most of the time when your rights are pushed aside, it can easily be resolved as a misunderstanding without becoming a huge issue. But even if it does become a problem, firmly and respectfully standing up for your rights is the wise and loving thing to do. That is the best way to ensure that your classmates have the chance to hear the gospel this year, and it will help keep the door open for Christian students in years to come. In all these situations, it's important to proceed with a heart posture of confidence in the Lord, kindness and respect towards those in authority, and a love for the lost who need to hear the gospel. This isn't about defending yourself. It's about preserving an open door for the gospel right now and for future generations at your school. It's also going to make your school a better place where healthy expression of ideas from all perspectives is allowed. In most cases, when administration denies or ignores students' rights, it's because they're misinformed about the law. They may think it's against the law to have anything religious on campus, and they don't want angry parents or lawsuits coming their way. In those cases, your goal is to help them see the legal protections for student free speech, and additionally, how they would actually be violating the law by trying to restrict it. Sometimes that's easily done, but many times you'll need some help. So let me tell you about the team at PJI. The Pacific Justice Institute is a nonprofit legal defense organization that helps defend religious freedom. They provide legal guidance for students, educational materials for your school administrators to understand your rights, and a network of lawyers who are willing and ready to help defend you. And they do all of that free of charge. PJI understands that most problems with getting club or events approved come from uninformed school staff. So their first step is always to reach out to your school with a pleasant and direct message, clarifying your rights and offering to defend the school administration for free if anyone tries to challenge the school for upholding your rights as students. It's amazing to have access to a team of lawyers who really are ready to go to court for your club if you really need it, especially when you can trust that they are kind, direct, and eager to resolve things as quickly as possible. So don't hesitate to ask for their help. So with that perspective and this incredible resource in PJI, let's look at the two main situations you might be dealing with when getting your club or events approved: slow responses and denials. The first situation, a slow response, is when you've submitted a club application or a request to reserve the gym for an event, but you're not getting an answer quickly. This is actually a pretty common situation. Your school is a busy place and your activity director has a lot going on, so they may need some reminders. Your job is to keep things moving forward, keeping in mind the 2-day rule. Remind and reach out every 2 business days until you get an answer. Here are 4 simple steps to take if admin is unresponsive. Step 1, ask in writing. Your first action is to submit your club application or event request in writing to the correct office at your school, with your club's teacher advisor CC'd on the email. Once you do that, wait for a response and get ready to apply the 2-day rule. Step 2, follow up. If it's been more than 2 days since you've reached out and you haven't heard back, it's time to follow up again. You might do this 2 or 3 times, following up by email or stopping by the office to talk to someone. Change it up. Make sure they know you're there and mention the last time you came by. You might say, "Hi, I'm back again, checking on the request I submitted last Tuesday. I came by on Thursday and you said to check in again soon, so here I am." Step 3, get some help. If you've followed up 2 or 3 times and aren't getting anywhere, then it's time to get some more help involved. Start with your club advisor and ask them to reach out to the administration once or twice. And if that's not getting a response, ask your parent or another club leader's parent to email or call the school. Schools really care about involved parents who are respectfully engaging in their students' experience. Their email or phone call asking if there's any problem with their student's event request should get a response. And step 4, contact PJI. If you and your advisor and parents aren't getting an answer to several respectful messages and reminders over the course of 2 weeks, then it's time to contact PJI. Just reach out to the Pacific Justice Institute attorney in your area explaining the situation. They'll have some questions for you and give you some advice, and in all likelihood, they'll write an email on your behalf to your principal informing them of your rights. In every situation we've seen, a clearly written letter from a PJI attorney will help the school take your respectful request seriously and respond, most often with a quick yes. So that's what you do if the process is moving too slowly. The other situation is a bit more serious. If you get an outright denial of your club application or your request to reserve the gym or other space for an event, first talk to your club advisor and make sure you understand what's going on and why the school said no. Was it a scheduling conflict or an error on your application? If so, see what you can do to fix it and resubmit. But if it's something bigger, here are the steps you can take. Step 1, follow up. Start by following up with admin by email within 2 days of being told no. Make sure to CC your teacher advisor and your parents. In the email, ask for the school's written policies. It's important to get everything in writing. You can also advocate for your rights by including our legal rights PDF to simply inform them of your rights as a student. Like I mentioned earlier, sometimes they just don't know the laws, and clearing it up with them in a simple conversation will likely help them understand while still maintaining a good relationship. Step 2, involve your parents. If you don't hear back within 2 days, or if they still deny your rights, have your parent or another club leader's parent send an email to your administration requesting a meeting or phone call with the admin if they still will not reverse their decision. Step 3, contact PJI. If your parent doesn't hear back from your school within 2 days, or the administration still will not reverse their decision, it's time to contact the Pacific Justice Institute. As we said before, the attorney in your area will be happy to help and can advise you on the steps to take to get this resolved and keep the door open for you to express your faith on campus legally and respectfully. For many more helpful resources, including a written legal guide, contact info for PJI, and example emails, check out the link below. I hope this video has been helpful for you as you prepare to address some of the challenges you may face with your school administration. At the end of the day, be encouraged that standing up for your religious rights at your school is also standing up for the religious rights of all the students who come after you. And what you do now not only impacts today and tomorrow, but can impact eternity. Through all of this, remember, God is with you. Jesus has promised to never leave you nor forsake you.